Good morning, family. It is 7:18. It is incredibly warm today. When we checked, Jason said it was 62 degrees this morning. Sorry about the hazards on. It's 62 degrees right now. Going to work. I have to go in today. We're having a ugly sweater party mixed with potluck and white elephant. So going in for that. It's so crazy because Christmas is in 4 days. 4 freaking days, and we are nowhere near ready or prepared. This happens to us every year. And it's shaking. I'm sorry, babe. I could not find the other one that I bought, but we just gonna make it work because we have not vlogged in a while. The week was pretty crazy for me because the field that I work in, today is the last, today is like the deadline for everything. So it's been like a little hectic for me. So I'm just so glad, not only because it's the end of that, it's Friday, it's payday, and yeah, it can't get any better than that. Like, no, that's not Jason's train because it's 7:20 now. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my sweater when I'm not driving or whatever have you. But yeah, like, tell me what's going on with you guys. What's new? Did you guys buy a lot of gifts for Christmas? Did you keep it real simple this year? For us, we kept it real simple because the kids, as they get older, they're not really into toys. I mean, they do want toys here and there, but for the most part, it's more like electronics and things like that. So this year was a little different for us. It kind of made me feel weird. It kind of made me feel like we didn't buy enough for them, but it was everything on their list. Like, for the most part, it was everything on their list. So I mean, technically we did. It's just, I guess when I was a kid, I had dolls and doll houses and easy bake ovens and, you know, all those type of things. And they just want like Nerf guns and things like that. So it kind of throws me off. But as long as they're happy, I'm happy. I can't buy gifts based upon what I think they should have. I should just buy gifts based upon what they want, right? It probably saves me money changing my way of thinking. So yeah, I think if you guys haven't known already, we are a blended family. So for the holidays, we do have to take turns and things like that with the other parent. I do believe Josh gets to stay with us for Christmas morning this year, and then he goes with his mother later on that day, Christmas Day. Tristan is going with his dad the day after Christmas, and then he's staying, I believe, until New Year's Eve. His birthday is actually on the 30th. For the past few years, he has celebrated his birthday with his dad, simply because of the winter break and the day his birthday falls on. But he did stress that he wanted to celebrate when he comes back as well. So we're gonna try to do a little birthday vlog for you guys. And then my godson, my friend and my godson and her boyfriend are coming during winter break, so you get to meet them. Let's talk about friends. So I've noticed the past few friendships that I've had, that the people have, they would be considered a high maintenance friend, where they expect you to like call them every day, go out with them at all given times, just basically very hands-on with them, as if you were in a relationship with them. I've noticed that if you don't tend to their needs, your friendship ends. And at first, I was blaming myself, like, oh, maybe I should have been out there more. maybe I could have did a little bit more, but I don't think that I could have, because I have a family, I have budgets, I have my own financial, obligations and burdens. Or troubles that we don't talk about. Don't get me wrong, we're blessed enough that we could pay our bills, but sometimes things come up. Excuse me, I don't know why my nose is running. Sometimes things come up, but there was a few instances where a friend would be like, hey, I want to go here and there and blah, 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 blah. But at the time, we just didn't have the money. And I didn't think it was logical to use our credit card to just go to a bar or something like that. And then knowing damn well we have no way of paying it back. So I would prefer to stay home. I'm the type of person, like, if money is tight, money is low, if I have alcohol or any kind of drinks or anything at the house, come to the house, let's chill. Let's play some board games, or let's play Just Dance, because I have Just Dance. That's like one of my go-to games when my friends come over, stuff like that. But I have friends where, like, if you didn't go out with them or you didn't hang out with them, it basically meant that you didn't care about them or something like that. It was really, really weird. And it wasn't that I didn't care. It had nothing to do with it. It was just certain things that I wasn't able to do, and they just maybe they didn't care to understand, or they just didn't care at all. Like, I don't know. Have you guys ever dealt with something like that, where you had a friend that just stopped speaking to you because you guys, like, they want to go out and they want to be in the scene and things like that, and then all of a sudden y'all just fall apart because you're focused on different things? And here's the thing too, I'm originally from New York. I moved out of New York when I was 25, going on 26. So I was in the club scene, I was at the bars, I was doing all of that stuff. Maybe I'm partied out. I don't get a thrill of going to a bar or a lounge and all of that stuff anymore. Maybe because I'm married, maybe because I'm a mom now. Those kind of things no longer matter to me, and maybe that's where the disconnect was. But I say all this to say, there was a point that I was blaming myself, and I realized that it wasn't my fault. It was just that friend was a part of that season, and that season is no longer here. And now we need to move on to bigger and better things. And hopefully, I can find other moms in the neighborhood that share the same interests as I do, such as not going to a bar and lounge. Like, to be honest, I want to do mom stuff. I want to have play dates. I want to do stuff like that. I don't want to, like, spend ridiculous amount of money on foolishness. Like, I look forward to, we signed the boys up for basketball. I look forward to interacting with the other parents and the other kids and things like that, and them making new friends, because we've lived in this neighborhood for a year and we haven't made any new friends, or the kids haven't made any new friends. I mean, they still have their friends at their school because we didn't have to change their school, luckily, but this is going to be their long-term home. It's time to make friends and hang out and things like that. But that's my whole thing. Like, I guess I want to do mom things. That's what it is. That's just really what I want to do. I don't feel like they're going to be this size forever, and I want to cherish all the moments, and I want to experience a lot with them before it comes a time that they're out in the street and they're working and they have their friends and they don't have time. I mean, I know they're always going to come to me for something, but you know what I'm saying. Like, they're at an age right now that you're basically their everything, and I just want to take it all in, basically. I just want to take it all in. I listen to a few podcasts. I listen to Therapy for Black Girls, and I also listen to Side Hustle Pro. And I believe the Therapy for Black Girls had mentioned it was like a group or some kind of sign-up thing where you can do stuff with other moms. I have to listen to that podcast again, because when I went to the website, it had like different things that was going on for moms, play dates, or just moms going out to hang out, just a girls' night, things like that. Speaking of girls' night, my best friend is coordinating a seafood situation for January in New York, and I'm super hype about that. Speaking of best friends, I love my best friend. She's the most understanding, patient person who has ever come across, who has ever came into my life. Like, when I tell you I have dealt with so many different pent-up emotions, and she has never turned her back on me. Like, never. And she's not a high maintenance friend. She, you know, she has her own life. Like, it took forever for us to even coordinate this girls' night. That's how crazy, you know, things can get as you get older, because I think it's about 5 or 6 of us that are attending. But yeah, she's making lobster, crab, and a whole bunch of other stuff, like a seafood broil or boil. I don't know. I never knew the proper, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, she's pulling all of that together. I'm gonna see if I can get some games together, whatever. Maybe I could throw in as a pajama theme situation. That'd be fun. But I'm really looking forward to that, because it's been a while since I've been in New York just to chill with my peoples. So I'm definitely gonna vlog for that. You guys get to, they changed this whole, what the heck? Where are the trees? They knocked down all the trees. It's like this entrance to get onto the turnpike in our area. They knocked down all the trees. And because I work from home, I don't, you know, see these things until now. But that's interesting. It does look good though with the trees now. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to a girls' night in New York in January. And like I said, like I was saying with the high maintenance friends, see, I have this friend that she reached out to everybody. Just about everybody has a kid. She doesn't have a kid, and that's the crazy thing. She doesn't have a kid, but she understands, because majority of her friends have kids. So we all had to get together, coordinate, and see who had what planned, and see what worked best for everybody. And we figured it out, and I'm really looking forward to that. And like I was saying about that friend, like, she's not high maintenance. She knows that if she doesn't hear from me for a long period of time, I'm just really going through it, and it has nothing to do with her. It's nothing that she did. I'm the type of person, when I'm going through stuff, like, I just shut down, kinda. And it's not because it's what someone else did. I can't. I don't know if it's that I can't handle it at the moment, or maybe I'm just trying to process it all at the same time, and I don't want to reflect that negative vibe towards anyone. I feel like, excuse me, I'm so congested. I don't know if it's like because it's so warm, my allergies are flaring up, but I am really congested. But yeah, and that's what I love about her so much. I have the friend that's coming next week, right? That's next week, right? Next week. She's the same way, like, you know, we talk here and there, days go by, weeks go by, then we pick right back up. You know what I'm saying? Recently, I've been trying to get into like the FaceTiming and stuff like that. That's been really helpful. You know, just to get to see your peoples, because currently my closest friends all live in New York, or the both of them live in New York. So I think with the FaceTime, it helps just to see them, you know. One time we did FaceTime, and I helped my godson with his homework, or we all helped him with his homework, and that was pretty cool. Like, it felt really good. But I'm just appreciative of those two friends that don't require to spend ridiculous amounts of money and do a whole bunch of things to feel like we're friends. Like, they cherish the small things and the precious moments just with each other, and I just love it. And I know there are other friends out there that's like that, and that's basically what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a friend that could possibly put me into debt for the rest of my life. Like, that's not my idea of fun, if that makes any sense. Oh, so I'm going into the office. I don't know if I say I'm going into the office because they're having all these things going on today. I'm probably going to come back home on my lunch break. Highly doubt I'm going to stay until 5 o'clock, because the last time I did, the traffic was so bad. I was like, absolutely not. So I just came to the turnpike, right? And I got money. Okay. I didn't think I had cash because I normally don't, but I do have enough for the toll. I think they went up on these tolls too, but I used to do Easy Pass, but because I work from home, it really didn't make sense for me to have it. Like, why am I loading up this card? I mean, this, Easy Pass, I'm not even driving anymore. But I think I'm gonna go back to doing it, because when we went to New York for Thanksgiving, a lot of the tolls out there were like bill by plate or something like that. So I got like the bills in the mail, and the bill, one of the tolls were like $17. There's so many trucks on this turnpike. I hate this turnpike. Alright. So yeah, they send you bills in the mail. I'd rather I'll probably just go back to Easy Pass. Or maybe just load it before I go to New York. So I don't have to see the bill later. I just hate getting bills in the mail. I hate it. Speaking of bills, like, Tristan was complaining of chest pains a few months back. And as a mom, you're not going to ignore him having chest pains. His dad pointed it out to me as well. His dad's aunt is a nurse, so she pointed out as well about his chest pains. So I finally, took him to the doctor, and then the doctor recommended that I take him to the hospital to get an EKG and an X-ray. And I did as I was told. And I got a bill in the mail for his X-rays and his EKG, and I'm just so pissed off about it because I pay a lot of money for his health insurance because at one point I was on he was on Medicaid, but once I got married, they combine your income, so I had to put him on my health plan. With that being said, the coverage isn't that great for the amount of money that I spend. These people are on my butt. Now let me tell you something. I'm speeding, and I know I shouldn't be. I'm speeding. I'm doing 80, and there's a truck on my behind. Here's the crazy thing. It's raining outside. It's raining outside, and he's on my tail. You can go. Y'all probably saw his headlights. Look at him. Anyway, so I pay a decent amount of money, like, per month. I pay hundreds of dollars per month for health insurance. Hundreds, okay? Tell me why I got a freaking bill in the mail for the freaking X-rays and everything. Talk about, something about a deductible. You have to, if once it exceeds this amount, then we pay for it and all this stuff. But before I even brought him, I called and was like, hey, if I bring him to this hospital, is it covered? They told me yes. And even though they told me yes, and I went to the hospital and did everything they told me to do, I still got a bill in the mail for $400 because my son was complaining of chest pains. My 8-year-old son was complaining of chest pains, and I have to pay for it. I mean, I'm going to pay for it because he had to get it done. Come to find out, there was nothing wrong. I think he was probably like having maybe a panic attack or something, because anytime something maybe crazy happened, he would hold his chest like that. But they checked, there's nothing wrong with him. But the point is, it's like, what is the point of having health insurance if you're not going to pay for anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like for a kid, if you're going to deny me, fine. But why are you denying my kid? Why do I have to pay out of pocket for my kid? And thankfully, he only goes to the doctor once a year. He doesn't get sick. You know what I mean? Thank God. So why am I paying for this? Like, I just hate the health insurance plans. Like, it's just, I don't get it. Like, back in the day, when I lived in New York, I used to work for, how can I say this? A gym. I used to work for a gym, and their health insurance was so freaking bomb, that I had the ugliest toes ever in life. Like, I had super ugly toes. I got them from my dad. They look like little eagle claws. They used to sit, I swear to God, I don't know if I showed you this. I think I mentioned this, but I used to sit like this. And I used to have like horns on every knuckle, every joint. There was a horn, because when I used to put my feet in shoes, with my toes sitting like this, they would rub against the shoe. So the place that I was working for at the time, they had this bomb ass health insurance plan. So one day on my way to work on a train, I was looking through my little Metro newspaper, which I love. I still love the Metro newspaper. They had an ad for people like me. They showed a picture of someone's feet like me. They had them sitting like this, and they had corns on it, and they showed before and after. Long story short, I went and got my toes done for free, okay? When I got the bill was thousands of dollars. I didn't pay a dime, and it was considered cosmetic surgery, and I didn't pay for anything. And I know they cut my bone, they put it back together. They did that for 3 toes on each side. I didn't pay a dime. But here's my 8-year-old son complaining of chest pains, and you're telling me I have to pay hundreds of dollars for that service. So it goes to show how things have changed in a matter of even less than 10 years. How the health insurance game just changed. Like, it's so bananas. Like, if you're not working for, like, if you're not a cop, like if you're not in law enforcement or something like that, you just pretty much have crappy service. Crappy insurance, excuse me. It's interesting. Like, I've never experienced it until I lived out here. I mean, and that's the thing, when he had Medicaid, I could get anything, no problem, never had any problems, because they have, like, out here, it's called CHIP. Yeah, it's called CHIP. And they say anyone could qualify for it. But it goes based upon your income. Like, your copay every month is based upon your income or something like that. And that's what I used to have before I got married. And when I tell you I never got a bill in the mail, I don't even think I had a copay when I went to the doctor. But the minute I switched him over to my private insurance with my employer, it's like hell. Like, absolute hell. And I think it pisses me off even more because it's the holidays, and you trying to buy gifts, and you trying to pay bills, and you trying to do all this stuff, and then you got this hospital harassing you over some foolishness. Enough with my rant. I'm so sorry. But it's just mind-boggling. Like, even with my dental insurance, same thing. It's like, I need so much work done, but it's so expensive. It's so expensive that I can't even get it done. It's not even covered. Okay? So, I guess all my teeth gonna fall out, and babe just gonna have to love me for me. Because I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna get in debt for dental work. Like, don't get me wrong, like, if it was like a few $100s, I would do it, but not thousands of dollars, and I have other things I need to take care of. That's just not a priority to me. I'll just make sure that the kids' teeth are good. Like, I make sure I take them to the dentist or whatever they have to do. I know Josh is going to have to get on, start bracing very soon. Like, I'm willing to pay for that, but not for me. I'm good. Good morning. Oh, he let me go. Someone's nice this morning. Thank you. They let me go ahead of them. They usually be super aggressive. So no. Oh, I'm supposed to go over there. I made the wrong turn. That's okay. I'll just go the other way. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to, I want you guys to ride with me. Try something different. Don't always have to, like, be in the house cooking, cleaning, doing stuff with the kids. Don't always have to be that way. It's okay to switch it up. Yeah, so I didn't even tell you. I got so distracted. So yeah, I'm going in today. We having an ugly sweater situation, white elephant, and we doing potluck. I didn't have time to do much of anything. I tried to do my hair yesterday, as you can tell, and it is still wet. So we just gonna have this little cute situation. I bobby pinned the hat on. Call it a day. My job is not too picky when it comes to stuff like that. It's dress down day anyhow. It's dress down every Friday. My hair's still wet. I didn't have time to cook anything, and I didn't have time to go get a gift. Hell, I don't even have time to get gifts for my own family. So going to Walmart real quick. Going to Walmart real quick. Grabbing some kind of pasta salad maybe and a gift card, or if they have like a little cute gift set, I'll get that. The limit is $25. So we're gonna see what I can find. The sweater that I got on is from Target, and I lucked out because when I went to Target that day, they had all sweaters 40% off. So I paid like a fraction of whatever it was. I didn't even know, didn't even care, because I sweat a lot. So I didn't really want a super thick sweater, because then I'll be in the office like mad sweaty and mad funky and sour. Target had like this super thin, like you could probably see my skin in it, but it's perfect. Like it ventilates. That's what I need. I need ventilation. I still have yet to figure out what can stop this excessive sweating. I went to a dermatologist one time back, and she told me if I it was some kind of deodorant. If that deodorant didn't work, to get Botox. Who can afford Botox? Not I. Not me. But speaking of deodorant, if you haven't already, sign up for Pinch Me or Influencer, because Pinch Me is actually sending me a suggestion. Oh my God. That rain is serious, y'all. Woo! I didn't get to show y'all my shirt. Here you go. See? Chilling with my snowmies. Let me show you the earrings I just got. I'm gonna wear with them. Wear with the shirt. Look at these. I figured I'd get those because I have snowmen. They had like light bulbs, different stuff like that too. That was cute. That actually lit up. I thought it was super cute. But I think it wouldn't have went with the theme that I had with the snowmen, so I just picked snow earrings. They're so cute. Put them in there. So the gift, I was real simple with it. Like I said, the limit is $25. So I made sure I stayed under that. And now I'm just gonna put it in the bag. Here it goes. This is what I got for White Elephant. I got this really cute bag to go with it. Love this little bow. So cute. And I'm just gonna throw it up in here so they can enjoy their gift or whatever. I've actually always wanted this game. I bought it for someone else, ain't buy it for myself. But I might get the cheaper one. Five Below got the cheaper version. Yeah, girl, don't mind. It was not that hard to put it in there in the store, but it's hard to put it in there now. And it's glitter all over me now. Can I hear that rain? Crazy. So, got some tissue paper. And then I'm just going to stuff it in there like that so they can't see what's going on. And now, nobody knows what's inside. Super cute, super easy. And we're on our way. You like my earrings to you? Yo, let's talk about this. So I did regular nail polish for the first time, and look what happened in a couple of days. Can you see it? Look how they chipped already. This side is alright, but this side right here, the nail done broke everything. Now I know why I do gel only. I can't. I just paid $30 and it's chipping. I can't. I'm so disappointed. I didn't get nothing too crazy. I think you saw me. I got like a little party dish thing, a party platter thing. I really didn't have time to do anything. I feel so bad. But I just couldn't commit to actually cooking something. Like, I didn't even cook last night because I took the boys to the barbershop. Jason was at home editing the video. Like, literally when I left Jason, we had 55 minutes worth of footage. By the time I came back from the barbershop, which was like an hour, he cut it down to 15 minutes. So my man be working. He be working, y'all. So these videos y'all be seeing, working, y'all. So by the time I got home, luckily there's like a Little Caesars pizza next door to the barbershop. Went there, got some pizza. I think I recorded a little bit of that. And then we had ordered some Uber Eats for dinner. We ordered Chickies and Pete's. So yeah, we didn't have any time to even cook last night. So I damn sure wasn't cooking for no work. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go to Wawa real quick or whatever. I like Wawa coffee and I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Those are my two favorites. Starbucks is cool, but Starbucks is expensive. I'm just gonna be honest. I like Starbucks. Like, I had a coworker of mine order me at one. If she's into that, I'm gonna ask her what it is that she ordered me, because I told her to get me exactly what she had, and it was so good. But that was good, but it's expensive. That's the only thing. So, I don't know if y'all can hear this rain. Y'all can probably see it up here too. It's really bad out there, guys. It's really bad. I have 24 minutes to get to work. You think I could do it? 24 minutes. Let's see if I can do it. I mean, I got 6 minutes, excuse me. I'm saying 24 minutes. Alright. So yeah, I might not be able to talk to you guys once I get inside for work. So I hope you guys enjoyed this ride with me, chill with me, hang with me, car vlog. I may get back on when I'm on my way back home, but I hope you guys all have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you guys